Here in New York, 33 years since its inception, the Carolina Herrera brand is synonymous with style, femininity, and elegance. After the launch of the Breast Cancer Initiative, Support with a Smile in South Africa, the word compassion can be added to the list.
Carolina, thanks so much for taking the time out to chat with me. The last time we spoke was in New York when you opened the doors of Carolina Herrera and showed me the ins and outs of the business, but this time you're in South Africa for something that's very dear to you.
Yes, indeed. I'm here with Support with a Smile, which is an initiative that Carolina Herrera began about 8 years ago. Here in South Africa, we partnered up with the Breast Health Foundation and Dr. Bin and the Helen Joseph Hospital. And it's to give support to those women that have been positively diagnosed with breast cancer. Give emotional support, practical support, physical, spiritual, whatever it is they need during that harrowing time of incertitude, of doubt, of depression.
It's incredible for such a big fashion house and fragrance house to get behind such a great initiative. What exactly inspired that?
I believe that anytime you can help, either at a personal level, in this case, we've done it public because there's a name. Carolina Herrera has a name. So for me, it was important to use that name to that use, to get the world out there, to get more women to get involved, to get more men to get involved. And I think it's important and almost a duty when you have the power to help to do it.
Carolina Herrera De Baez was 27 when her mother first asked her opinion on a scent. 17 years later, she's creative director of their house of fragrance.
We're 4 girls, and I was the one in New York at the time, and she was developing her new fragrance. She only had one, which was Carolina Herrera, the classic, and she wanted me to shoot ideas, say what New York meant to me from a different point of view, from a different generational point of view. And from that, I started getting involved in the design of the package, then the design of the bottle, the perfume, the launching of the perfume, and that was the beginning of the whole bit.
What makes a good fragrance?
A good fragrance is good quality ingredients. It has to last on your body, but you have to like it. Because otherwise it's not a good fragrance for you. So it's tough, I never give fragrance as a present to people that I don't know. Because you never know. You have to live with the fragrance. You have to try it on, see that you can live with it for a week.
The initiative was launched with a Carolina Herrera CH Pink tea party at Glen Shields St. John's Priory in Westcliff, Johannesburg.
Basically, breast cancer awareness is so important these days.
It's a critical issue in South Africa. I mean, I was sitting next to one survivor, Mum Lillian, and she was, telling me about her own personal journey. This particular initiative, Support with a Smile, I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea to help women as they go through the healing process. And even if healing doesn't happen sometimes, but it just gives them that much more sense of comfort, gives them a sense of hope, and it really still makes them feel special.
With more than 3,800 cases diagnosed every year, South African celebs were out in full force to give support.
I think it affects so many women, and the more awareness we can raise, all the better. And the fact that Carolina is here is just absolutely amazing. The more that they can do, the more awareness that they can raise is so much better.
Support with a Smile is a fantastic cause, and I think just everyone in Joburg wants to be here. Support it.
Having this function, it just brings more and more awareness, and people just realize how important it is to be checked, even at my age, any age.
Apart from the 5 million rand the brand has pledged towards this initiative, the tea party was followed by an auction, giving local ladies the opportunity to contribute to the cause.
Are we going to see you bidding today?
Might just. I'm a sore loser, so...
Bidding was hotting up for the collection of items for auction donated by patrons. They included 4 stylish Carolina Herrera handbags.
What's the idea behind these ribbons and this beautiful mannequin?
Janez, obviously our CH mannequin, she's an African woman. She's a symbol of our Support with a Smile. Then she made a beautiful beads. Now what we're doing here with the tying of ribbons is that with every ribbon you tie, you're making a wish for someone who's gone before you, somebody who has the disease, or somebody who's recovering.
That's fantastic, because I've got someone very close to me who's busy recovering, so can I tie a ribbon?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The Carolina Herrera mannequin represents some of the many lives touched by those with breast cancer. Once the skirt is complete, it'll be auctioned off to raise more money for the cause.